There's people that are warm referrals. They're 1 degree of separation out from us, and we can be introduced to them. In fact, probably the funniest study in the entire book is looking at, is there truth behind 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon? And so, what happens is people try and connect one actor to another actor through Kevin Bacon in 6 steps or less. And it's possible. It's also possible to do it without Kevin Bacon. In fact, there's actually nothing special about Kevin Bacon. He's a fluke of history. In terms of being connected, he's the 669th most connected person in Hollywood. But it's good news for all of us, right? What it suggests is that if you think about you may not be in Hollywood, but if you think about your industry or your geography as a network, you don't have to have this incredible super connectors network. You're already probably 1 or 2 degrees of separation out from everyone that you need to meet and get to know. It's just a matter of knowing what is my path to them, who could introduce me to them, etc. That's a much better strategy than thinking about like, okay, I need to just add as many new contacts to my app as possible. It's much more about going, okay, I know I need these types of people. How can I get better connected to them?
Yeah. How do you know, like you said, Kevin Bacon is the 669th connected person in Hollywood. What's the process that y'all are doing to come up with something like that?
Okay, so in that specific situation, the way that the researchers did it was they basically took the data from Internet Movie Database and basically were saying if you acted together in a movie, that's a connection, right? And so they can explore. It's a very sort of big data thing, right? Actually, Facebook, by the way, does the exact same thing. I know we're in a bit of a data privacy in Facebook, but they actually almost every year release a study that shows based on the number of connections you have, like how many bridges does it take to connect everyone in the Facebook community? And while it might be 6 degrees of separation for the 7.4 billion people who are out there, for the 2 billion that have a Facebook account, it's actually only 4 introductions. So it sort of shrinks it. So you look at it, when we're saying Kevin Bacon is 669, it's because of the sheer sort of number of connections that he has. He ranks 669. There was I think the most connected one, if I remember right, was just sort of an actor that had been in a bunch of different genres, but not as a feature actor. So he's just sort of rotating around, but you're building all of those relationships. The thing that's most fascinating to me is that you don't necessarily have to be that number one person. Even someone with as terrible a network as Kevin Bacon can create all the value in the world from connecting multiple different people and have that affect his career too. I mean, the guy's actually been in a Visa ad about 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, right? All because of this thing that just happened, even though he wasn't the most connected. So everyone has this potential. You don't have to be that super extroverted guy who knows how to work the room type person. We all have that potential. We just need to pay a little bit more attention to the network that's around us and then respond accordingly. Actually, we dive into some of the research on really most of these online tools, whether it be LinkedIn or Facebook or Twitter or what have you. Most of them are only really effective to the extent that they're a supplement for your existing offline network, not a replacement for, right? So it's great to do it. It's great to jump into LinkedIn groups or Facebook groups and interact. You also have to sort of be finding ways to make that connection a bit more personal before it gets really valuable. We all know those people that spend a little bit too much time on it and not enough time, like doing whatever the hard work of getting in front of people is. We tell ourselves that, oh, I'm building my network. I'm doing this thing. Like, no, you're not. You're just posting articles on LinkedIn and calling that network. And like, that's a great supplement to help you with connections, but it is not a replacement for the old school ways. And it's interesting in the age of technology and all of this data that's what we find.